Okay, well, I'm not going to stay out here too long. It's 16 degrees, and it was minus 11, according to someone I talked to this morning. The Weather Channel said minus 5 when I woke up. So it's already been down in the deep freeze and is headed back there this evening. And I just wanted to quickly talk about the view of what Rabbi Berger at King David's tomb said about Donald Trump. And here is kind of a weird belief that they believe that Trump is a descendant of Esau, which means red. And, they claimed that because they called him Orange Man, that was considered him being chastised for being red. Well, I don't buy this claim. And he says he's a descendant of Esau, which is Rome, which is Christianity, which they're throwing all Christianity into one nutshell instead of, it being from the Jewish disciples, and then heretical stuff came in through the pagan Romans and created the Roman Catholic Church with pagan beliefs attached to Christianity. So I just don't believe this. They think that Trump has to then be the one to help build the third temple because Christians need to do reparations for the destruction of the Jewish temple. So first of all, where that's off is that the Jews were committing harlotry against God, and he came against them for all of their wickedness and for the monarchy fattening themselves and getting richer and richer while they ignored the Jewish orphans and widows and did not take care of them as far as teaching them about God. They fattened themselves with the knowledge of God. They never wanted to take the Torah to the Gentiles. So this is why the Messiah, the Good Shepherd, had to come and bring the Torah to the world, to the Gentiles, so they could be grafted in. Now, I also want to point out that when you read in Josephus, when the temple was destroyed, Titus did not want to burn the temple. He had zealots that came in and actually destroyed the temple. So it wasn't technically the Romans per se that threw the torch into the temple to burn it. My next point is that he thinks that Christianity has to come along and help them rebuild the temple. What they never admit to you is that they were playing the scarlet harlot against God, and so God sent them into a 2,000-year diaspora as punishment. So when they're coming back into the land in disbelief, not believing in Messiah Yeshua for the most part, some have believed, but others are rejecting their king, especially the Sanhedrin is very antichrist. So that's where this end time Babylon the Great, mother of harlots. The mother is Jerusalem. She's the mother of us all, since we all were created from, Adam was created from the foundation stone, and then Eve out of Adam's side. And so they make up a lot of stories to try to fit their narrative. They never say that it was their fault that their temple was destroyed. Instead, they think that Rome has to make reparations for what was done there, when God is actually the one that brought their enemy to destroy the temple that they had built for God, because God did not want to live there and dwell there because of their corruption and idolatry. So there's a lot of rhetoric, and of course they say that they follow the gematria, and when they do this, which a lot of people think is witchcraft, they say that Donald Trump's name adds up to 424, which means Messiah, son of David, or I don't know, they're trying to put that in. But then they also say, although Trump is not the Messiah, he is setting the pathway for the Messiah's arrival by helping to them in reparations to Christianity of Rome to rebuild their temple. They never take credit for the sins of their own doings and for the Sanhedrin, which was anti-Jesus, once again rising in the last days to rule in Jerusalem as the Antichrist and Mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots. They are in Jerusalem, where the Sanhedrin will become the world supreme court, and they will enact their judicial judgments upon people, including the Jewish people, who will have no say when they appoint a king over the Jewish people. And do not be deceived, because the Bible says the whole world will marvel after the beast, which is the king that they give the crown to. And I believe that's coming real soon. So I gotta go in. It's really, really cold. It's gonna be really cold tonight again. And I just wanted to kind of tell you some of the things that they're saying. This is the rabbi that, stays watch over King David's tomb. And he says all of these things about that Trump is Esau, not the Messiah, but preparing the way imminently for the Messiah to arrive. So we know they're going to choose a king, and they're rejecting King Jesus. May their eyes soon be opened, because as soon as they appoint that king, that first seal is opened, and it's bringing forth all the judgments in the book of Revelation. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for giving a like and subscribing. Thanks for my new subscribers coming on board. And have a good night. And please wrap up in a blanket and stay warm. I'll talk to you later. Shalom for now.